Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode from the Realm of Vasten. This episode is all for iLikeToGetRekt. He made a very generous contribution to Klautos's sister, and during our charity drive around Christmas time, and it's been too long in coming, and we just want to say thank you. So thank you, Rekt. This episode is going to be for you. Before we get there, though, I have to add two new patrons to the statues here. One is a Cosmic Dancer, and one is hold on, I want to say the name just right. A YouTube channel member, Cheeky Foxglove. I just got the YouTube join button for my channel, so it's $5, and it's basically a silver tier patron reward. So yeah, if you're interested, shameless plug, I guess, but if you're interested, so I'm going to do, everyone gets the bronze reward. So this is the bronze reward, and then we'll be talking to Cheeky about doing the silver tier reward, which is a house in any kingdom of your choice, here in just a little bit. So let's just build up these statues really quickly, and I just want to say thank you so very, very, very much for the support. I mean, it makes such a difference to me and my family that you help out the channel and paying for the servers and all that kind of stuff. Just, you know, it's nice to not operate this Vasten thing at a loss. You know, that's a really nice thing, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. You know, we're kind of to the point where I'm actually I'm making more than the servers cost to keep up. So it's nice to have a couple extra dollars to put in the channel and all that kind of stuff, and you'll be seeing some of those things come to fruition very shortly. So you've already seen one, which is the Cylon Craft. I hired him at a great discount, I have a feeling, to do a new transition. So if you are seeing the new logo transition I have in between clips, that is Cylon Craft, who's one of my a patron and also a mod over at VD, and also a new player in the Realm of Vasten. So let's get this here. So here we're going to go Cosmic Dancer. I'm 99.999% sure there's no space. Let me just verify that right now. There's an underscore. My mistake. Underscore Cosmic Dancer. So thank you. I know a great patron and a great fan of Joel Duggan and Spawn Chunks and the Citadel. That's the word I was stretching for. And also I want to put down. I am going to have to look to make sure I spell this right as well. This is Cheeky Foxglove, one name. So Cheeky Foxglove. And again, thank you so much for your support. My very first YouTube member subscriber. So thank you very much. Welcome to the Vasten family and the patron family in particular. So in addition, you'll get access to all of the Patreon exclusive episodes and my jazz CD. As soon as I get that finished, it's 99% done, so it should be any day now. Anyway, on with the rest of the episode. Thanks so much for watching.
My friend, Sage Recon said, reaching his arm out to touch Ranger Thawkin's elbow, there may be a few men who would be willing to help.
If there were, why didn't you go after the arrow of Thanea as soon as it was stolen?
Thawkins was immediately annoyed. These men here, they think of me as just a simple sage, a man of words and letters, not action.
Please, you survived as a boy in the southern wilds for years before I found you.
Perhaps I neglected to mention my prior life to them. In any case, they certainly would follow a ranger, especially one as decorated as Chief Ranger Thawkins.
Former.
Excuse me? Chief Ranger? What rank is that exactly, and how have I never heard of this before? Ferdinand was, yet again, shocked to learn something new about his friend in this conversation. Laughed Sage Recon. This man was Chief Ranger of this territory long before you were even born.
I give that up, and in any case, this is besides the point.
Thawkins' annoyance was growing by the second.
Where are these men?
The trio left Recon's house and walked to the potato fields in Monument to the Fallen. There, they found 3 more men working the fields. Gentlemen, please, a moment. The farmers placed down their hoes and moved to the edge of the field. Recon introduced them as Quarley, Hin, and Okel. Seeing their eyes widen at Recon's introduction of Chief Ranger Thawkins made Ferdinand smile. After a short discussion, they decided they could trust the ranger and their friend, the sage. It was agreed on to leave the following morning. The bandit camp was roughly a day's ride away from Monument of the Fallen, and the party, thus, grew to 6.
Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new episode from the Realm of Vasten. Today we are doing something that should have been done a long time ago, and just kind of let projects get kind of in the way and life gets in the way and that's the kind of thing. But this is finally iLikeToGetRekt's house that he requested after a very generous donation during our charity drive for Klautos' sister. So basically, it was over a certain dollar. If you contributed, then you get a house in any kingdom you'd like. And now, if you don't know Rekt, he is a wonderful, fantastic, like one of the best builders out there. In specifically the Conquest Reforged mod pack. So he's amazing, and he sent me a screenshot of a house that is something that he would like to have in this world. So I have kind of the daunting task of trying to recreate the screenshot from a really, really, really good builder in Conquest Reforged, which is, adds many thousands of items to the game. So I've been looking at a place to do it, and I've been thinking, our town, the way we have our city, the city of Selea right now is, I'm running shaders because I was taking screenshots and I just decided to leave them on for this opening bit, but they won't always be on because my frames aren't awesome. So if you look at the town of Selea, you'll see a lot of oh, there's a house here, then some space, a house here, there's some space, then a house here, then a house here, then a house, it's all a little bit spread out. And I was thinking that we could use maybe a bit of a more urban district, a bit of a little bit busier of a section. And I was thinking, let's just have it line up right here with Germsy Boy's brilliant castle that he is working on. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to do a wide road going right here, and a straight one. Like all of our other paths are all windy and curved and stuff, which is awesome. That's my style, as you know. But my thinking is, let's do in this little area, and let's do a little area of a city that is actually a little bit more straight, a little bit more structured and thought out. So while I've been planning that, Silentcraft gets on and says, hey, you don't have an ice farm, let's do one. So he builds this awesome ice farm, which is fantastic and wonderful and perfect, except for it's right where I was kind of thinking of doing a thing. Now, I never told anyone I was doing a thing, and I don't have any rights to a certain section any more than anyone else. So I like this, though. I like things that make it a little bit more interesting and difficult to get around, and this is certainly one of those. So there's an ice farm right here. So what I'm thinking is, okay, let's get out of this hole. What I'm thinking is that we should start over here, build a road, and we're going to split the road around this ice farm. So it'll be right in the center, and I don't know what Sai is going to make out of it. It'll have a building. It's not, we don't really do just farms just sticking up in the air here. So what I'm thinking is, let's do, assumed this building is so big, let's put a road going here, and I think what I'm probably going to do is do some landscaping of where the road's going to be. So this is going to be our straightest road that I can think of, because this is going to have a really nice inlet into the castle, and I don't know what the front gate's going to be, so I need to leave some space to allow Germ to do his wonderful work that he's doing here. And you're not going to be able to see the trees, so the castle is going to be the most daunting thing. So my thinking is, let's go right about right here, right with those stone lines. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like this, and I'm probably just gonna build over the landscape. To be honest, I'm probably just gonna build just up, and then we'll just angle down into the turtle sanctuary over there, or just build up the landscaping around. The landscape over here is actually not good. One of the things I don't really like is how high up this part is. I don't think it really turned out very well. So we got some work to do. But let me take care of the landscaping. This may end up being a multi-episode build. We'll see how long it takes. But let me do some landscaping here. And I do want to talk to Sai and find out how big the building is he's thinking of doing it. Maybe I can twist his arm to hop on here for a second and help me out. Okay, I'll do the landscaping, and then we'll discuss. I wanted to bring you in so I don't do everything off camera, and I do show some of the stuff. So I got kind of the road scheme generally figured out. We're going to have, we may go with the landscape here. I was thinking about doing some massive landscaping here, but the more I think about it, the more I don't mind the way the land sort of naturally falls here, where it goes up and down. We'll have, I actually think it's pretty nice. I mean, obviously we'll have to clear out some snow and things, but I think it's gonna be okay. So but I want to talk about the Arbor Druids. You know, the Arbor Druids are the original Frost Druids, and then some of the Arbor Druids got disgruntled with the way that the Frost Druids were handling things, so they decided to break off and go find like an ultimate weapon, which they did in the tree that's on the other side of the castle over there. Now the Arbor Druids are broken up into 3 sects of people. That's S-E-C-T, everybody. Sects. And what they are, they're keepers, and they're in charge of keeping all the seeds of the world in the vault in Adgery, the Arbor Druid Kingdom. And planters, and they're the ones who go out and replant the world. That's how we get the really big custom trees in the world and all that kind of stuff. And then there is seekers, who are supposed to go out and find the ancient tree ends. That's kind of the Arbor Druid's thing. So, and everyone is one of those, and you're kind of born into it. That's kind of the idea, right? So you're born into being a seeker. If your parents are both seekers, then you will be a seeker, and you will only marry within seekers and all that kind of stuff. Probably we'll have some exceptions. That could be some fun lore and stuff, but that's the idea. Well, Frost Druids, although they're dissatisfied somewhat with the Arbor Druids, they haven't completely cut all ties, as they're still known as Druids. There's Frost Druids. So maybe the Frost Druids have a similar naming structure. I think that looks really good. I think it looks really good. Is it even? I'm not 100% sure that this one is. Let me go check. So maybe the 3 Frost Druid powers should be Preserver, and I don't know what they're going to be called. That may not be the final name, but Preserver, and they're the ones who go out and freeze the world. Yeah, it's the same. They're the ones that go out and freeze the world, covering things in ice to protect it from the Nether. Then there could be what do I have? What's stone brick? Okay. I'm gonna start filling this in just so I can get an idea. Then I'll come back in and I'll do texture variation later. Actually, I should be using like cobblestone instead of this. Yeah, I'm gonna go get cobblestone. So, okay, so what we got? We got Seekers. No, that's the Arbor Druids. We have Preservers for the Frost Druids. That's one. They're the ones that cover things in ice. And then we have maybe some sort of militaristic sect with the Frost Druids, since they are so militaristic against the Nether. So maybe something like Warbringer or something along those lines. Maybe they train the civilian army here, because not everyone who lives in Selaya is a Frost Druid. There's a lot of people who are actually just regular people but follow the Frost Druids. And then the third one, so we got like maybe like a magic user who can draw on the power of the tree. I think something like that could be really good. So we'll have people who draw on the power of the tree that can do all kinds of things. They can like propel the boat faster, and that's something that we sort of discussed before, where the boat to get out here has a ice magical trail after it that maybe makes it go faster. So that might be the magical sect. The Warbringer are in charge of training people. It looks like it's nighttime. The Warbringers will, or whatever they're called, will be in charge of training people, and maybe the Preservers, or whatever they're called, will be in charge of freezing things. So what I want to have on the outskirts of the city is I'd like to have maybe a giant elephant that's completely frozen in the ice because it's been preserved, you know, because these guys, they want to preserve the world, but they're a little wacky, you know, like maybe all their ideas don't pan out, or maybe the ice will not kill something. It will just put it in like suspended animation. We can work out that a little bit later, but yeah, that's kind of the idea of the Frost Druids. So again, we go with the 3 sects, and the Lore Walker, the Planeswalkers rather, are the people who the Planeswalkers are basically going to be a small group, very small, like 5 to 7 sort of people, maybe even less than that, of the magic using sect, where they can actually see other worlds. And anyone could potentially be born as a planeswalker. So, the only way you would know is you might catch a little glimpse of another world just out of the corner of your eye. Like maybe you see something that's not really there, and what that is it really is there. It's just there in a different dimension. So that's going to be kind of the idea there, I think, for that. And I think it should really work. That's something that Truth and I have been working out for his patron build. And we're not quite there yet because I have a lot more digging still to do, but yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, anyway, so that's kind of the idea for a little bit of the lore. I know that people appreciate sort of hearing the thinking process, and it's still in development, but I've been thinking about it a good bit, and I think that's a good start. So I'm gonna lay out all this road and come back and do some texture variation, and then hopefully we can start figuring out where Rekt's house is. But this is gonna take a wee little bit to get all this done. So let me do some work. Yeah, this is taking a long time. This is taking a long time, and I just done cobble, but I got like a good, nice outline of a road. I decided to go with the natural sort of pathing here, and I think that's going to be helpful. Because sometimes, you know, using the size on. Hello. Oh no, that's Cal. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. So sometimes this is helpful to follow the landscape, because I would not put, for example, this dip myself. I wouldn't have done that, but it's there, and that's a really good thing. So now I'm thinking it's time to lay out the house. So here's what I want to do. I am going to put a picture in this video. Now I'm probably gonna forget, because as you know, I barely edit. But I'm gonna put a picture of what Rekt sent us and said, hey, I'd like something like this for my house, for my generous donation house. So I'm thinking that we're gonna put it right here as like the centerpiece of this area, because it's gonna be maybe the biggest one, and then we'll wrap other houses around here. And if you can think about it, there's gonna be some diagonal houses, and we'll put some other ones. And then what we'll do is then we'll have like an offshoot road this way and that way, and probably not that way. There's a turtle sanctuary, but you know what I mean? Like, so down here, maybe we'll do a little frozen lake or something. We'll do something that's going to make that like that, right? So that's not too bad. Okay. So let me put up the picture now, and then we will discuss it right after this. I've got some work done, and I'm looking at this picture that Rekt sent us, and I'm noticing some things that we are going to need to add. So one of them is, for one thing, he did walls going up here, so I'm going to copy that idea. But also their flower box, and those flower boxes are going to be sitting either right here or on the bottom. I think they're going to be up on top of that to make this work. Now, remember, we're playing vanilla, and he gets all the extra stuff, so that's fine. But so I think what we're going to be doing is there's going to be a flower box literally on top of this log. And then on top of that, there's going to be like a trap door sort of situation to get down. Now, so this ladder has to hang, right? Now, I wonder if there's a way to do this, and I'm going to attempt. Now, I want to say that his comes out 2 blocks. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. We're not copying this. We're doing our own take on this. I want this to come out 2 blocks further. So let me just grab some of this stuff here. Okay. And let's just go for right now's purposes. Let's just go spruce. We'll make that more beautiful later. But I want to know if this works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all cheaty, and I'm going to fix it, barrier. So let's see if it works. So I can't mess this place in. No. Can I put that there? You can. Easy as that. Oh, but okay. So now I need to go. Wait. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's just go to right there. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's do that again. 3. Okay. So I got 3 variable blocks. So let's go there. 2, 3. Yeah. There's no way to craft them. It's fine. It's 3 little blocks. But look at what we got. Look at that. I'll just go right up the ladder. No problem. Hanging ladder in Minecraft. Oh, baby. Is it survival? No, not really. But you know what? We can all deal with that. We can all deal with that. No problem. I'm going to grab a little bit of dirt here. A little bit of grass, and just fill this up so I know that that cannot be moved. Also, there's going to be no... sorry, flower. Sorry, flower. It just got worse. Okay, dirt. Thank you. Okay, now you can't walk through here. So, boop, you can't walk through there. But, pretty cool, right? Hey, Cal, check it out. Let's see. Callus is, that's Callus. He's hanging up, yeah, pretty cool, right? He's on voice right now, so. Pretty cool. Nice, yeah. Okay, not quite the mind-blowing reaction that I was hoping for, but it's all right. So I'm going to continue this build. Again, I'm trying to vaguely copy what Rekt sent us, but also do my own thing a little bit. So yeah, cool. I'll see you on the next segment. You might be looking at me and saying, "Fix, You cheater face. You're in creative mode. That's right. I am in creative mode because I'm using the debug stick. There's only one way to use it, unfortunately. It has to be creative, and I'm doing this. Check out how cool this is. I can get that shape there, which is going to cover this dirt block right there. So, yeah, you know, little cheaty, but that's okay. I thought about doing this wall and using the debug stick to make it not attach, but I like it the way it is. And yeah, anyone who wants to use this debug stick, that is fine with me. It should be, in my opinion, part of the game, but it's not, sadly, so we will make it part of the game. So here's how far I've come now. Let me slide right back into survival. So this is how far I've come in copying this, and I think it's okay. There's a couple things like up there. I think I'm going to do... See how... I just recently did this where I moved the dirt down a block, and then so you have this going here and the glazed terracotta up there, and then go down for these two dirt blocks and then back up. I think I'm gonna do that same thing up there, and I think that's gonna be a better look in general. But now it's just a facade. I'm doing the YouTuber pro YouTuber technique. I'm just doing the facade because I'm copying from a picture basically, or you know, trying to make my own version of just a picture. So I think it's coming along quite nicely. There's still a lot to do, and there's only so much, you know, there are some things that we really just can't do, but there's some things that we can do. So yeah, this is not too bad of a start. You know, I thought about using dark oak at this point, but the spruce matches so well with this color going around here that I think the spruce is the better call in this particular thing. And then I did the 3 trapdoors. Boy, this was easy to do. Up there, that was hard to figure out because to get the 3, so you have to put 1 on the outside, then 1 on the inside that block, and then 1 on the inside that block. That's the only way to get that done as far as I can tell. I guess this one could be on that block as well, but that's okay. It's good enough. So I did the 3 trapdoors up there, the 2 down there, and I think it's a nice look. So I think things are going along quite well. There's going to have to be I think what we're going to do here, I don't think we're going to make this a self-standing thing. I think what we're going to be is putting up houses sort of next to it and around. So I'm not too worried about the side until we get sort of the next houses done. So I'm really worried about the facade and the roof shape in general and the back. Because I don't know where the road is going to be, but we'll have to figure that out all in due time. But I'm going to go do some more building, and I think we're coming right along here. I'm going to send a picture to my lovely patrons. Well, I should say, I got my first ever, I'm gonna do this next episode. I'm gonna go to Monument of the Fallen and put up some statues, but I got my first ever YouTube join button member. So thank you so much for that, and we will be putting up your statue and building your house here shortly after I do this one. I actually have 2 more houses to build, and then that one. So yeah, love it. Anyways, thank you so much for the support for the channel, and I will do some more building, and I'll come right back. Well, I did it again. I built way too much off camera. Well, I just got building. I'm just like building and doing some cool stuff and listening to a live stream and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I miss it. So remember that thing I did with the debug stick? Well, it reverted. So if you update the block, apparently it reverts. But on the other hand, I don't think I showed this. Do you see this ladder hanging here? You can't do that in Minecraft. Well, you can with structure blocks. So maybe I did show on camera. Honestly, I don't remember. My mind is just blurred right now. Now that I'm saying it, I think I did actually say it. So I'm leaving it in. And we can talk about it later. Let me grab this and let's go creative. And okay, let's see. I think I need to. There we go. Don't touch that one. There we go. And then this one just 2. Yeah. I've done this a couple times because every time the block updates, you lose it. So I don't think I need anything around the other side. No, I haven't finished the other side yet. So okay, so some of the things I've been looking at doing, I went ahead and added this. You know, Rekt didn't send me a picture of the back of it, so I felt like it was my prerogative to do it. And I wanted to have a little bit. It was just a rectangle, and I'm trying to do rectangles anymore. So I did this little shape. I think it's fine. It's just add on just a little bit, and I used this as the brown concrete powder instead of the brown glazed terracotta, and it's nice. The reason why this is totally unfinished is because I think there's gonna be a building like touching it. And same thing over on the other side. Let's see over here. So I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do here is do another building here and just like the whole, basically wrap it around right on the road with maybe some alleys and things. But until I know where the alleys are going to go, no point in really overhauling that. So what I want to do is I want to kind of copy this, probably just copy this whole front row. I think it's pretty good. It's a really nice thing. Oh yeah, I did. Also, I can't get there. I forgot it was. Man. Let's do this. Okay. Also, I changed the roof design from the picture. I decided I wanted a little balcony here, just again because this roof felt a little flat for me, a little stubby, I think. So I added in this, and I think it's okay. I think what I might do is get rid of this up here. As a matter of fact, let me just do that now. Let's see here. I don't have any on me, so please don't drop any. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see how this is. I feel like that's better. I feel like flattening off that is just a little bit better. Yeah, I think this is pretty solid. I think it's pretty good. I know Sai was talking about maybe doing a warehouse or something here in the middle, so that's gonna be really good. And you know, I feel like we're pretty solid in this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish copying this part over to the back of it, because I don't think there will be a house on the back, or if there is, there'll be a little bit of a yard because it's not flat. So I think what we'll do is we'll have like maybe a little alley and then another house type of situation like that. And yeah, let me work on that. And then we'll come back and we'll start talking a little bit interiors. Yeah, I'm doing an interior. You can believe it. Hold your shock. Oh, you know, one other thing I did up here that I thought was kind of cool is see that oak, see where our spruce log is, and then over here it goes up one. I thought that was kind of fun. I wanted to change it. Usually you'd go straight across, and I just didn't want to. I wanted to change the elevation slightly of the log. So, all right, let me get to work. It is finished. It is finished, finally. It took a good bit of building, but I did it in a day, so I'll take any time I can do that. It's really nice having all the materials here. I made a ton of this brown terracotta over for that, where is that build over there. So it's nice to have all these materials sitting around. So that's really helpful. But yeah, excuse me, a little frog in my throat there. But I think we're at a good place. Now, a couple things around the back. I didn't totally detail it around the back. I just did a few things. Let me show it to you. Over here, yeah, you can see there's just some stuff. I didn't go all out because I don't know exactly what it's going to hold. Like, I don't know where we're going with this back situation back here until we build more houses, you know. And we'll see. We'll see if the gang wants to jump in and build some of these houses here or not, you know. But this middle section is gonna be Silent Craft. He's taking care of that. So I'm gonna try to just start wrapping around. I'm just gonna go right around this side, and then I'll go right around that side, and just keep going and make this really a sort of bustling downtown district. You know, I love like these. Callus came through and textured the whole road, so the road looks really good. It's not lit up yet, so we need a pumpkin farm. I have a to-do list that's like a mile long. Here's my to-do list that I can think of just off the top of my head. I need to do a silver tier house for Brienne the girl, Cheeky Foxglove, Dove, and now Rekt. I'm officially crossing your name off the list. I have to do a gold tier, which is an epic build. Possibly a build session with them, depending on if they want to, for Silent Craft, Truth, Master Command, and Brienne the Girl. That's my patron stuff. I need to do that now. I can't. I've been getting caught up doing other projects and stuff, but that is now, I got to make that my priority because it's not fair. It's something that we talked about. So that's coming. That's coming next. I'm sending you a Discord message tonight about working out the details on that so we can get rolling on this. So that's coming your way. But as far as this goes, let me show you the interior, shall I? Because I actually did one. Now, it's not great, as I'm not great at interiors, but you can see there's some storage in there. It's mostly just chests. That actually is my storage. Like, I have like stuff in there. Okay. Then in here, just thatch. Again, I had a bunch of this made up. This is actually the here. This is this block. No, that's not it. I think you know which block. This one. Nope, still not it. This one. That's it. That's the rope. The rope. But depending on which direction you face, you get thatch. So I thought a room full of thatch would be a kind of cool room. Just some sitting places, maybe a break room for this, a little bedroom, little mini bedroom. Not much to see because I suck at it. Here, just a closet. Another general mini bedroom. This is nothing. Hey, that's nothing at all. Let's put a torch in there. Actually, you know what? Let's put a few torches around here. Yeah, we need to get some lighting together. But if you go up here, oh my goodness, it's so dark up here. Okay, let's torch and torch. Again, really nothing up here. Nothing up here really at all. Just walls. I did nothing. That's from the building process. There should be a third floor. We'll get there. Look, I didn't say I did the best interior ever. I said I did some of one. You know, look, crates. I did crates. Again, same block, that thatch block. I don't think there's anything in this either. Yeah, okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there with interiors, but Callus recently told me he actually enjoys doing them. So, Callus, you interiorize your heart out. That's not a bedroom. Let's try again. Okay, so anyway, so that's it for me today. Again, I just want to thank iLikeToGetRekt too. I'm watching your Twitter or your Twitch right now. Rekt's Twitch will be on the description of this video, so you can check it out. I can't recommend it enough. He's an amazing builder and just a very cool dude. So check out iLikeToGetRekt on Twitch. And that's it for us. Oh, that's a nice screenshot. I need to frame it a little higher. You gotta remember because of the banner thumbnail. Okay, that's it. Should I get rid of this stuff? Let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, now that's it. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And again, special thanks to iLikeToGetRekt for a very generous donation to help Clouch's sister through a very difficult time to medical procedures and things. So I'll see you all next episode from the Realm of Vasten. We're knocking out the patron stuff all in a row. Boom, 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 boom. So get ready, prepare yourself. Bye, everyone.